Welcome, friends. I know I'm not late. I had to reschedule this for a later time. I work in town occasionally, and today I worked in town and I didn't get a video recorded. So you get me live, not kind of live. Anyway, go ahead and say hello in the comments when you join us. Tell us where you're from. What's the weather like? I'm Cheryl Wright. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from northeastern Montana, where it is snowing again. Yes, we just can't seem to lose winter. Love the moisture. We live on a farm, so we love the moisture. But a nice warm spring rain would be nice, as opposed to below zero and snowing in March. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started tonight. I kind of switched gears. I had a plan to do one set. Sorry, got to get that out of my hair. I had a plan to do one set, and then yesterday, some big news happened. I'll tell you all about it in just a few minutes. So I had to switch gears. I didn't have to. I chose to switch gears. So let's go ahead and get started. So we aren't here all night because we got a late start anyway. So normally this video is at 5 o'clock Mountain Time. So, but like I said, I only work in town occasionally, and I don't have any more scheduled. So I should be able to keep this time from now on. So let's go ahead and take a look. I currently have 2 spots left for Stampin' Cross Country. Registration has closed, but I can sneak you in. I have only 2 spots left, though. It's a fantastic virtual event that takes place on the Facebook platform and on Zoom. So you can be anywhere you want. And well, I don't know. In the United States, I'd have to figure out how to get product to you another way. But anyway, only 2 spots left. Please, please, please consider joining us. We have so much fun. Oh, my parts are falling apart now. This is our 7th one, and we have a guest this time, and it's going to be fun. We were meeting this afternoon and plotting and planning. We have a new game. It's going to be fun. So, drum roll. Actually, it's not a drum roll at this point. I mentioned it before. April, ending dates, both catalogs. So guess what starts April 4th? There's the drum roll. Drum roll. My video seems kind of off. Is it off on your end too? I don't know. I don't know. I keep getting weird things. Starting April 4th through May 1st. Last chance product. Some of the products are 60% off. Some are not, but all are while supplies last. There's a few products that are already gone. So I will post the retirement lists this evening or tomorrow. So you can start shopping. If there's something in there that you really, really want, get it now, even before it goes. They leave. So with that, here we have a new color refresh. It means we're getting some new colors, and sadly some are leaving. So this is kind of a quick snapshot I took during a video we have. We are allowed to share this. I'm not allowed to share what's inside the catalog, but I have seen it. Anyway, these are our new in colors: Copper Clay, Wild Wheat. We're going to see what the Wild Wheat looks like in the summer and see if they got it or not. Boho Blue, Moody Mauve, and Pebbled Path. So these are, those are the new in colors, and then they took some colors away and they brought some other colors back, and they have some brand new ones. So returning is Lemon Lime Twist. Okay. A new color is Azure Afternoon, and these aren't true. This is just, I did a screenshot and then I printed it on my printer. So Berry Burst is coming back. Misty Moonlight is coming back. That's one of my favorites. I liked that one. Pecan Pie is coming back. Soft suede left though, so that's the one I'm going to miss, I think. All right, returning is Pretty Peacock and Blueberry Bushel. New one is Lemon Lolly. Returning is Lost Lagoon, and returning or staying, it doesn't even return. It's not going anywhere. It's just staying. Fresh Freesia, and then we have new Bubble Bath. So those are the colors that we get to play with for at least the next year, plus the in colors and all the other colors that are staying. Online exclusives, please don't forget online exclusives. Right now, there's a handful of products in there, but oh my word, I know there's more coming with this retiring. Paper Pumpkin, it's these foil little accents that are going to be a part of this month's kit. Be subscribed by April 10th. I can't believe April's almost here. Oh my word, word, word. And lots of kits in the kit collection. So that took a little longer than before, but hey, I had big news to share, right? It's not every day that you have 2 catalogs retiring and a color refresh and all that stuff. So that's pretty much what I got done yesterday afternoon when I wasn't working. So yes. So I was planning on using, what stamp set was I planning? Oh, the rhinos from the online exclusive. I'll show it to you. This is what I was planning on using. Is this one. But this one's not going anywhere. So I decided to show some love to a stamp set that is retiring. Hello, Elena. And we are going to, and I just haven't got enough time in with this one. I didn't give it all the attention it deserved. So we are using the Cheerful Basket tonight, as you probably know, because it was in the title of the video. So we're going to use this, and I am going to pull in a couple other stamp sets and a couple dies and this and that. This does have some dies. And like I said, this is retiring. So you want it, get it, because it is leaving. So my first card is going to be, I'm just going to do we're going to do, I think, a simple one. Yeah, right. A simple one. So I have some, I'm just all over the place today. I feel like I've just, yeah, I've been running for days and days and days. So I'm going to go ahead and get this loaded on a block. And this is the bucket, as you can see. And we're just going to do stamp ink paper on this one. No, nothing fancy. This is the simple card. Right, Cheryl. I have a hard time doing simple. You guys know that. I always make them a little bit more challenging than I need to. But I'll have you know, there are no fun folds tonight. This is just busy week, Cheryl. This is my 4th weekend in a row that I will be gone. And I was gone. Yeah, it's been absolutely crazy. And this weekend I am going, it's been wonderful, but it's been crazy. This weekend I am going to Glendive. So not far. I am doing a vendor show in Glendive tomorrow and Saturday. So that's got a hair on it. do not want a hair on my project. So I'm going to re-ink that just in case it messed up anything. Anyway, yeah, a vendor show in Glendive. If you are local to me, that's where I will be, and you can come find me and visit with me. I would love to visit with you. Did not get that centered very well, but that is life. So next, I am going to get a piece of masking paper and yeah. So masking paper is awesome because you can cover up an image. So I told you it was nothing fancy, but I guess I am using masking paper. So we'll get as much of this on here. Actually, I'm going to go this way. So I could use a Post-it note, but this is even thinner than a Post-it note. And Stampin' Up! Does sell this, but this happens to be a chunk that I grabbed from before. Stampin' Up! Had some. So you'll find out why I am trimming this down in a minute. So I told my husband that on Sunday, I might just not do anything. He laughed at me, of course, but I just might not. March, I booked. Oh, it just seemed like it was booked solid. So, like I said, we had our meeting for Stampin' Cross Country today. If you are interested in that, if you are, my link is on the link tree. Also, I am ordering catalogs for those who do not live close to me tomorrow. So, if you have not filled out the catalog request form, go to that link and fill out the catalog request form. Because, like I said, I am ordering the catalogs tomorrow. If you get a catalog, I would really appreciate an order occasionally. They're not cheap, but I don't charge anybody for them either. So, send an order my way occasionally if you get a catalog. Please. Some of you are very good about that. So I am not calling anyone out at all, but I know this video goes far and wide sometimes. So this week's been crazy too. I had blocks. I was planning on using my paper pumpkin blocks, but I don't know what I did with my other ones. They are here somewhere. Oh, under the catalogs I set aside. And these are mostly paper pumpkin blocks too. Oh well. Part of my supplies I stamped with the kids at the book fair on Monday night. And we had such a good time with it that I left my supplies there for one of my kids who doesn't belong to me, but she calls me mom, and she was helping out at the book fair, and she knew what to do, so I left my stuff with her. So I'm gonna have to go pick up some more, pick up some supplies at the book fair. Like I said, this is just Stampin' Ink and paper. I put the mask down on top of this, so you can't even tell it's there. And then I'm going to stamp what I'm going to refer to as school supplies, because this is for a teacher. And I didn't want to get it in the basket. And I forgot to put my Do Not Disturb on my phone. I wonder if I can do it on my computer. No, it's not letting me. Oh well. we get disturbed, it's my fault. All right, and then you can save the mask. I usually just save them for another day. All right, stamp, ink, and paper. And this is one of the times that I'm going to pull in another stamp set. I'm going to pull in the Peaceful Moments. It is retiring too, and this is one of my very, very favorite sentiment stamps. I am going to go with congratulations. Looks like I'm missing a few of these. Huh, that's not good. Okay. I have no idea where they are. Wow. I'm going to have to go on a hunt for my stamp supplies. All right. So this card, don't tell her, but this card is going to go to my daughter. Tomorrow is her last day, basically, of college. Then I went and did that. Basically, it's her last day of college. Do you think that's going to show? Good enough. The C looks a little fatter. She'll never know the difference. Tomorrow's basically her last day of college. So we're going to pretend like these are school supplies. She doesn't graduate till May, but tomorrow is her last day of student teaching. And then she is a full-fledged teacher. Yay! So what color are we going to make the basket? I have tons of blends here. We're just going to start coloring. Like I said, stamps, ink, and paper. And we're going to color the handles. So I'm not going to do a real fancy job here, but we're going to get the job done. And I know these look more like craft supplies, but she'll be fine. There's a lot of craftiness in being a primary teacher. And that's what she's going into. She's got a job for 2nd grade next year. Just like what her mom used to teach. That was me. My first job was in 2nd grade also. Right here, that's how I ended up in this little burg. Came here for a job. Married a local guy. Luck of the draw, I guess. Luck of the draw. That's a little too close to that one. Maybe we'll do that one a little different color. Oh well, I need to get more blends out. I was just using what I had out for my next project I always do 3 projects. And I always do 3 projects, and if you place a $50 order, then, or excuse me, a $35 order, then I send you the project samples, card kits. That's what I'm trying to spit out. Anyway, you get 2 of each, and if you place a $50 order, I am going to throw in an embellishment. This week, it's going to be a surprise embellishment because with all that's going on, I really didn't think that far ahead. So, and I've got some odds and ends that I wouldn't mind just getting rid of. So I will put an embellishment in Mango Melody. Ooh, that's one of the ones that's retiring. I have a friend who loves Mango Melody. She's in mourning, I think, because it is to retire. I need a really soft pink. I'm not telling you what these colors are. They're just they're just random ones I'm throwing in and out. I'll have to pick up my mess later. I'm a messy crafter. My daughter's favorite color is purple. Don't tell her this is for her. I think, yeah. When you see what paper I'm putting this on, you'll kind of know why I'm using some of these colors too. So we'll color the ribbon. So this is not a challenging card at all. Stamp, ink, and paper. All right. And what color? Make the handle. And I should have made the bucket. The bucket looks like wood, so we're going to let it be wood. And we're going to go with soft suede, do you think? This is the one that's leaving me. I use this for everything because I do so many things that are Western kind of things. All right, that's not what I want. I'm going to use crumb cake. And I've got various degrees of emptiness, so we're going to go ahead. I don't want to keep you forever watching me color. The next cards will be faster. So, this is dark. So we'll do dark. So if you're listening, Chelsea girl, just pretend like you're not. This card, I should have made a card and put it in the mail to her. But she's coming home Wednesday, so maybe it'll just be a card and a little present or something for her. She's coming home for Easter weekend. Actually, they have a long weekend. She'll be home Wednesday. So make sure you say hello in the comments. I'd love to see who's watching with us. Tell us where you're from, what's happening. We'd love to hear it. If you're watching on replay, just say replay. I can't see your name unless you give StreamYard permission. So I will see it later, and I'll comment on everybody that says hello. But yeah. If you just joined us, Stampin' Cross Country is going to be fun. Be sure to join us. We'd love to have you. Love, love, love. It's going to be fun. Lots of cool projects. Just fun stuff. All right, I think some of the rest of this is going to be white. So I'm trying to use some retiring products so that if you fall in love with them, you can still hopefully get them. It's too late on a couple items, but not very many. But if you want any of the colors that are leaving, get them sooner than later because they will go first. They will just poof, disappear pretty fast. Okay, that's the one my daughter used. I let her use, she needed certain color pipe cleaners, and I let her use my blends. Not a good choice. Not a good choice at all. So saffron is leaving also. I'm just going to pull this in. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, but it'll just be polka dot paper. There you have it. So, stamps, ink, paper. I guess I could get a gray out and color that, those scissor handles. There we go. My bucket is complete. Congratulations. And then I'm using this paper. This is, let me get this name of it out. This is Flowers and More, and it is a host paper for the rest of this catalog, or the spring catalog, actually, until, you guessed it, until they run out of it. So you have to get that. You get that with a $150 order or group order. So we're going to go ahead and put this down on here. Excuse me. I had popcorn on the way home for supper. They were doing a fundraising event in town. They do it at least once a year. It started during COVID, and the businesses were struggling, I think. Anyway, a lot of the different businesses, especially those that are food related, offer a product, and you just cruise around town and you just kind of eat your supper as you go. I just did one stop because I needed to get home to be with you guys. And so the theater was having $5 buckets of popcorn. So I had theater popcorn for supper. Yum. I ate it on the way home, spilled a little and gave it to the cats on the way in the door. And finished it while I was printing off that 60% off sale flyer. Oh, that's my problem. My card was a little bit off. My fold. So it looked like it was weird. All right. Congratulations. So there's my first simple card. I might jazz it up later. I don't know how. Maybe we'll put some crumb cake. Maybe we'll put a ribbon. That's what we'll do. Put a little crumb cake table shadow. Got to do that sometime. We'll put a bow on it. Let's see here. Told you her favorite color is purple, but purple is kind of MIA. Actually, it's kind of spoken for. Let's see here. Don't have any red. Oh, this is easier said than done. We'll do blue. Nope, that's not the right blue. I don't want to keep you while I play with my ribbon. So, I know what we'll do. Here's my scrap paper. When in doubt, make your ribbon match. Blackberry Bliss. We're going to use light Blackberry Bliss. And I know I'm kind of everywhere. Hoping over Easter break that I can get some things tidied up. I'm hoping by moving my Stampin' videos to Tuesdays, mystery stamping in my group, and occasionally on my page and YouTube, and Thursdays. I'm hoping to have Friday through Monday. We're having a garage sale in June, and there's a lot I need to clean out. So, boy, you guys are just quiet in the comments tonight. Not a lot of talking. All right. This was the longest card. The rest of them I don't think should be this long, but this is the one I had. This is stamps, ink, and paper. Okay, so there is that. My little bow. And I love that seam ribbon. I should have used the colored ink for the congratulations. I'm so lucky that C went right where it was supposed to. All right. We're going to put it right there. And it matches some of them because I did that on purpose. And then, let's see. These are the moments you'll look back on with joy. Finishing student teaching, finishing school, all that fun stuff, right? I need to find a block. Like I said, this is one of my favorite sentiment stamps, and I will keep this one. This one will go into my, I'm not going to get rid of it, piles, and I will use this for cards that I sell in town or cards that I send because it is that good. I'm trying to think where those other stamps are. I know, you heard it too. Did you hear it in my head? I said, ta-da! Because that's just what I do. You gotta say ta-da when you stamp something and it works well. All right. She's gonna miss her little kiddos. She's been in 3rd grade. But she's kind of sad about that. But she starts a long-term sub job in kindergarten on Monday. So she goes from 3rd grade to kindergarten, and she'll have a new batch of kids that she'll love. So there is her card, stamps, ink, and paper. Okay, there's one. Let me see. The next one I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a different... I don't need that, so I'm going to set it there. Okay, and this I don't need. I can just go off the table. All right, now that I have half my blends out, I may or may not need them again. Okay, so next up, we're going to make this card. Nope. Okay. I set some pieces aside. There we go. Okay. So, okay. So, we're going to start with this. And you know, I love making clouds. So we're going to make clouds. And where's my scrap paper for the night? We're going to make some clouds because I can't just have a white sky. I should have put clouds on the last one, but I didn't. All right, so now I need my balmy blue because I'm so glad they didn't get rid of balmy blue. Let me see, moonlight might work though too. I don't know. We'll have to find out. I'm going to make some clouds. Am I doing this wrong? Nope. I don't want a whole bunch. I don't want it to be dark and gloomy behind. I just realized I did this backwards or did this the wrong. No, I did it right. Okay. Never mind. I was thinking, oh no, it was supposed to be vertical. I'm doing it horizontal. All right, just some light clouds. Can you see them? It just looks like a little bit of a sky that way. Nothing major. There we go. Nice billowy clouds. And this is from the basic border. I just cut one and I use it for my stencil. The basic border is sticking around. Yay! So you'll see the clouds many, many more times. Many more times. Okay, so this is kind of more of a paper piecing kind of thing. I have most of this ready to go. So I took a piece of a paper from that pack I just showed you, and I cut it to go. I cut it with one of the basic borders, and that's going to be my grass. And I should have got more tear and tape out. I left my tear and tape with my bookmark supplies with the kids in town at the book fair. So this will work. This is a really skinny one from Paper Pumpkin. So I'm going to put this one on. I should have done it the other way. Okay, let me double check something. I think I'd have to cut this down. I have to cut this down. Okay. I forgot, but I remembered in time. I didn't get the card built. And then go, oh yeah, I was supposed to cut that down. All right. I think, so this is, okay. Okay, I know what I have to do now. I cut a whole bunch of white pieces, and then I just have a stack of them. And so I grab them, and then if I have to trim them down, that's fine, but I just kind of quarter sheet them. Okay. So I set my grass aside, and now it's gone. Oh, nope, it's right here. Okay. I'm going to go across there. Can you pretend like that's grass? I think you can. All right. So I didn't have this cut exact. I just wanted to get it on there and then trim it. So in case these have adhesive on them, I'm going to toss them now. All right. So there's my grass, and I left it so I can tuck stuff behind. Okay. And then I'm going to add, oh boy, I have a whole bunch of stuff here. So those dies, cut out baskets, and the apple basket. And I'm going to go ahead and glue these. Actually, I'm not going to glue these together. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay. I keep thinking of the two different projects and getting them just a little confused. Because one I was going to and one I was not. And this is the I was not. So, anyone doing anything fun for the weekend? I am, like I said, I'm going to be at the vendor show. So, if you are out and about in the northeastern Montana area, stop by, please. I would love to see you. I will have all three of my businesses. The fourth business I will not have, as there is another person. Actually, it's the person that I started under is going to be there. So that's pretty cool. So that's the next thing I get to do when I get done with this. I need to go get everything ready for that. Thankfully, last weekend I was in Colstrip and did that vendor show. And knowing I was going to be extremely busy this week, I left my car loaded. So I don't have to play the game of where is everything. Tomorrow morning, I just get to load the last couple things and get in the car and leave. At 7 o'clock in the morning. Oh, and it's snowing. Ay, 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 ay. Spring was supposed to have started last Monday. Like a week and a half ago. The 20th. Yeah. First day of spring begins. Somebody lied. The calendar people lied. Lied. So these are all just little pieces that I cut out of the dies. And I'm just using tear and tape because I love tear and tape. It's quick. It's not messy. I'm not a big fan of glue mess at all. Just gets sticky on everything. Okay. Well, that did not go where it was supposed to go. I have trash cans on both sides of me. So, there we go. Okay, the next thing, don't laugh. I tried to make Easter grass. Oh, hi, Deb. You are taking your three-year-old granddaughter to a SpongeBob play at the high school tomorrow night. Wow. Wow. Is SpongeBob for 3-year-olds? Maybe it is if it's a play. I don't know. There you go. I don't know much about SpongeBob. It never appealed to me. And because it didn't appeal to me, I was a mean mom and my kids didn't get to watch it either. Mean mom. I earned the title very well. So, but any time spent with the granddaughter, this is my idea of Easter grass. What do you think? Where did I get it, you might ask? So I told you I'm going to incorporate a couple stamp sets in. So I'm incorporating the Easter Bunny stamp set in. And this is the grass. Because I thought, I could make this an Easter basket, right? It's not going to have the top on it just because I didn't think about it until this very moment. But it will be fun. Okay, so then this is going to go behind because the grass is going to be on it, right? Okay, I'm going to put some dimensionals. Maybe not. Oh, I have some dimensionals that are having a fight over here. And apparently, yeah. That's not the one I wanted. I don't want littles. I was hoping for bigs. There we go. All right, I'm going to put these up here. Not all the way to the top, but I think they'll be all right. Maybe put one in the middle. I don't want it to go all the way down because I'm tucking that in to the grass. Oh, maybe center it. I think a little bit. All right. Now, what would you find in an Easter basket? How about a chocolate bunny? I stamped him on early espresso or soft suede. Soft suede. See, it even looks like chocolate. And then I just put a little white on him, just, because something's a little shiny. Well, that's wonderful, Deb. I hope you and your granddaughter have a great time. Sometimes those high school plays are just fantastic because you know the characters or the characters playing the characters. My kids always had a ball doing plays. But I personally have never been in a play. So, more power to them. Okay, there's my chocolate bunny. You can't see it very well. All right, my chocolate bunny with my Easter grass. And then I have a couple Easter eggs because, but I didn't want to try to put them in the basket. So they're just going to lay on the grass. And I liked going multiple times to the plays. They always had it for like a couple nights. And when my kids were in it, I'd like to go to all of the nights because everyone was different. Because, you know, who was going to remember their lines tonight or tomorrow night? They might be a little different because somebody forgot a line and they had to ad lib, or one time the power went out on stage when it wasn't supposed to. So it's just always fun. Like I said, my kids had a ball doing it. This one can be behind the grass. All right, so we got our clouds, we got that. Now, this might not have any words until it gets on the inside because I'm running out of places to put words. But I've got this fun frame using that same paper. And it's going to go on. I'm going to tuck it under the ear, though. All right, and some of that. See, this is what was getting all messed up with my everything. Gotta love the foam, though. This would have been a fun shaker card. I was thinking that when I get this foam out, because this foam is great for shaker cards. And these are the foam strips. But since it's not a shaker card, I do not have to seal up my edges. All right, apparently I can't talk and put on foam at the same time. So there we go. I can hardly wait for my granddaughter to get old enough to do that kind of stuff with. She'll be 1 soon. She likes Mickey Mouse, so we watch Mickey. All right. I think I might go this way. I don't know which way to go. I made this just a little smaller than this. Told you, no fun folds, but I got stuff going on. There, and I wanted to poke that ear out. Getting kind of busy, isn't it? Okay. And polished pink. Polished pink is a color that's retiring. I told you, you're going to hear a lot over the next month over what's retiring because I want to share some of my favorites before they're gone. So if you like them too, they can become your favorite. And you can get it before it's gone. I don't know why I'm folding so crooked tonight. All right. Here we go. This, my husband is on his way home. He had a meeting tonight. And it's dark. They're waiting for someone to come get grain, not grain, peas. Yes. In the storm. Someone's coming from Fargo. Who knows when they'll get here? So there's an Easter grass card. I know what I'm going to do. I think. This says Happy Easter Long and Skinny. So we're going to do Happy Easter Long and Skinny. And then it'll have words on the front. I need a long and skinny. Is that going to work? Ooh, that'll just work. Okay, I know I have strips of white here. We're going to go right there. And then I have one more card. How am I doing on time? Ooh. My intro is a little long, though. My next card, I have quite a bit of it ready to go, so that'll be okay. Happy Easter. Add it to my pile. And no, I don't want to freehand it. I'm not feeling lucky tonight. All right. Oh, one of the things retiring is the Stamparatus. If you've ever wanted a Stamparatus, you probably should get it now. Stamparatus is the stamp positioning tool. And it is awesome, especially if you're doing multiples. If you've had your eye on it for a while, you better get it before it's too late. Yeah, I'm going to end up cutting it. All right. There you have it. Let's use, oh, I've got a couple of these. Ooh. There. Yeah, I was sad to see the Stamparatus leaving. I'll still use mine, but there's the card. Ta-da! Oh, my daughter loved spending the nights with her grandma before my mom passed. She thought that was the best thing in the world. And honestly, I used to stay at my grandma's house when I was little. And I don't know which of these are good anymore. I don't know what I have that is current. But these will work. So, yes, if you place a $35 order, I'll send you 2 of these. I'll send you everything that's cut out. I can't do any stamping for you, but I will send you the basket, and I can send you the eggs, but I can't stamp them, but I can send you the shapes. And the frame. That was another set of dies that I was using. Is the fabulous frames. They're staying, but the circle dies and the rectangle dies are leaving. So what do you think of that one? Happy Easter with a chocolate bunny in there. That's card number 2. And on to card number 3. I'll try to make it quick because we're going long today. But I had all that great news to share with you about the colors and the catalog. And I will post the list of the retiring products tonight or tomorrow. I'll get it done tonight. Because tomorrow, if I have to leave early in the morning, and I don't know what I have for self-service, I'll just make sure I get it done tonight. But you can't start shopping really until, you can't get the discount if there is a discount on the product you're interested in until April 4th. All right, my next card. I forgot where the pieces are. Oh, they're right here. So I cheated because you had already seen me do the clouds. And this is the same grass, so I already did that. Like I said, this is going to be quicker. And this is some retiring. This is the DSP that goes with each color. Deb, thank you. I'm glad you love my card. She asked, are they replacing the Stamparatus with something else? No, they are not. There are other products on the market that are giving some headaches to Stampin' Up, and so Stampin' Up's decided it's just going to take a step back and the other products can take over, I guess. I don't know. I don't know the whole story. All I know is that Stamparatus is retiring and won't be back. Some products are retiring but moving to the online exclusives for a while until they are done. They are going to offer that blue machine. I can grab it for you in a minute. The little blue mini machine. They have extras from their join special. And so they're going to offer that to demonstrators starting April 4th again. And if they have any left, they are going to offer them to the public. But if you want to make sure you're going to get one, you can always become a demonstrator. Not sure why this card is not fitting in here properly, but I'm wondering if my red's not a little too big for some reason. Oh, it is. It's not going to fit in my envelope. All right. It just looked wrong. Okay. And this one looked too small. That's what my problem was. And this is not red. It is a red. It's Sweet Sorbet. Sweet Sorbet is not leaving because it is an in color that goes away next year. This is only good for 2 years, but this should be the appropriate size. I would have left it, but I never would have got it in an envelope, right? So anyway, so yeah, Stamparatus is leaving. Sad, sad. For those of you who don't know what Stamparatus is, you can do multiple stamp multiple times on the same project. It's great for people that have like arthritic hands. Yeah, if when I'm making swaps, I use them because then I can make 12 or 15 or 20 identical cards because the stamping always goes in the same spot if you put your paper in the same spot. All right, I am just having some issues. This might have to be just good enough. There. Okay. Wow. That was kind of annoying. I don't think I have enough. I think I have to. Okay. So then there's this. Where's my basket? Oh, I have to use a basket again, right? I have basket pieces, and there's no basket. Okay, there's the basket. And there's a piece. And there's a piece. I'm going to show you what you can do with the basket. I've had an explosion of ink blocks and rabbit parts, and I am missing it. I'll be jiggered. I tell you. I'm missing one piece, and I know as soon as I cut a second piece or another piece, I'm going to find it. So we're going to move on and hope it works. Okay, so with these pieces, these can go on the outside, or you can make a woven basket look and go in and out, in and out. You know how to weave a basket. But I'm still not seeing that other piece of this. But maybe, just maybe we'll be all right. Okay, I'm going to move this one. have a pile of scraps here. I thought about a polka dotted bunny, but I didn't use it. All right, I'm gonna cut it. I'm not gonna use the die. This will be faster, right? Sure. Scissors is always faster. Not really, but for a little straight piece, I can make it. I tried the pink. Yes, I tried the pink DSP, and I did not like it for that last card. So this will give this one a little more an authentic look. See, that's the size I needed. All right, and I will find it as soon as we're done here. Okay, so I'm going to do this weave again. This is some of that soft suede that's leaving, and crumb cake. I'm going to just do that. And I didn't want it to show as much, so that basket, I made a different kind of basket. Actually, I just chopped a piece of paper. All right, this last one's always going to be the tightest, but there you have it. So there you have it, a little woven basket. And you can trim off these edges if you'd like. But I didn't want it to be a see-through basket, so I can't find that. Oh my word. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so I just trimmed it down. And I am going to put some glue, because I thought I liked the two-tone woven basket look also. But I didn't want it to be, like on this one, you can see the outline of how big that basket was. So I didn't want that. So that's why I cut it down and made it small. So it just filled in the holes, basically. That you don't see through it. Okay, so then I am going to cut off these little pieces. So I really don't need to see them. Yes, I stick my tongue out when I work. Did you see that? Got to get that tongue out there. Okay, so we're going to put this here. I should have made some grass that could go over the front of it, but I did not. Okay, before we do this, I need to stamp and hope it works. All right. You fill my day with happiness. So we're going to put that here. And I need a block again. I'm going to have all the blocks dirty. So what do you think of this stamp set? Isn't it just wonderful? And I feel bad that I didn't use it before all that much. I've not used it with you. I've used it a couple times by myself, but I've not used it in a class or in a demonstration or anything. Yeah. And this actually could be for my daughter also, because we're going to put apples in it. Yay, it worked. Okay. Now I can continue to build. I thought, if I have to do something different, I want to know before I get everything built on it. All right. I'm going to have a mess to clean up. There. And then I cut some apples out. Should have cut some green ones, but I went with the red ones tonight. And I also cut out stems. Oh, my husband's home. I just heard the TV in the other room go on. So, sadly, when I was moving stems from my cutting machine to my table with 4 minutes to spare on the clock, excuse me, I lost a stem. So one of these is not going to have a stem, but that's okay. So we're going to do a bunch of these. Paper piercing. Cut them all over. I really was hoping they'd bring back the paper piercer tool, and they kind of did. The Take Your Pick tool has a couple new additional ends, and one of them is a Take Your Pick tool kind of thing, or it's a smaller piercing, and they also have one that's got a hook on it. Did you like that? I had to wrinkle up my face. Got a hook. See, this is where my problem lies. It's just we're having issues here. Like I said, my now I've got dimensionals that don't have lids on them. They are just misbehaving. I don't want to use that. I'm gonna have to do something different. All right. Trying not to keep you much longer. But oh, I know what I need to do. I know what I was doing. I was doing this with this. My brain wanders. Anybody else have a brain that wanders? Just kind of goes on its own little mini vacation sometimes. All right. So we're going to build it up. And yes, there were stamps I could have colored in, but I did that once for you. So I thought we would just not do it with all of them. All right, I used the one there that didn't have a stem on it. So, apples for the teacher. Like I said, this could be one for my daughter too. I could have figured out a different way to put these stems on, but this looked like a good way. Yeah. Make it more 3D. You go days without your brain. Oh, it's hard some days, I tell you. Especially as busy as I have been lately, I just feel like I am meeting myself coming and going. And next week, I have stamping with mystery stamping on Tuesday with you on my schedule, and I have my live at 5 on Thursday. You know, that's when this was supposed to be. Was at 5 and Mountain Time. All my times are Mountain Time because that's where I am. And that's all I have on my calendar right now. I'm so looking forward to it. With the exception, I have to say, my daughter's coming home. So that is on my calendar also. This is Parakeet Party Green. I did not use Granny Apple Green because, and it's actually from the DSP pack because I wanted to use some of this stuff up before it retires. You've heard that. So I'm just putting a glue dot on the back so I can get that little tiny thing to stick to it. In case I have been doing it and not explaining it to you. And then I put a dimensional on the back. Actually, I might put this one on the top and move this one over and move this one over. So I really don't want to make any more. And then this one, this one is going to go on. It was going to go on the ground, but it's going to go in the basket. It's going in the basket. So I will find a stem somewhere when I'm not looking. Ooh, look at that. I got the apples going on the all different ways. And that cannot be put back in the bucket like that. All right. The last thing I was going to do, I don't know. This looks like it's just floating. There. That kind of works. I was going to put a little kitty there. And what color? I was just going to stamp a kitty. How about a Mango Melody cat? No, I'm not a Mango Melody cat person right now. Might just do a little gray, no, we don't want that one. We'll do a little gray kitty. Because I already used crumb cake. Otherwise, it was going to be a crumb cake kitty. All right. Where's my stamp set? Right here. Because isn't it just a cute little kitty? I'll show you how quick and easy the kitty is. Kitty. Block. I got to find the rest of my blocks. I know they're around. Probably loaded in the car. A very good possibility. Okay. So once again, if you place a $35 order using this host code by by April 5th at midnight, I will send you 2 sets of cards to make 2 sets of kits. So it'd be all the pieces except for this stamping and the background. And then you get that for $35 order. If you place a $50 order, I will also throw in an embellishment. Right now, it's going to be a surprise embellishment. I haven't decided what it's going to be. I have lots of random. 1 of this and 2 of this and that kind of thing. So you stamp, then you take the die, and you... Oh, if you could see what's behind me, it's pretty bad. This is my last vendor show until June, maybe. So I can put that stuff away. And there you go. There's our little kitten. You fill my day with happiness. I have some tear and tape, scraps, just sitting over here waiting to be loved on. I'll grab another one. And this little bugger looks like he's looking up. So we're going to give him more to look up to. Oh, I am all over on that. Oh, that didn't work. Slow down, Cheryl. Slow down. You guys can always leave and come watch the ending if I get too long, I guess. That's what I do. Although I like to watch videos. Watch people color. It's all just kind of calming. So we'll put him down in the grass. And then we're going to give him something to look at. little butterflies. I love these. There is also a butterfly in the stamp set, but we have to add a little bling, right? I might rearrange my apples or cut another one out. I kind of guesstimated. So we'll have, you can look up at a couple little butterflies fluttering by. So there you have it. There are my 3 cards. You would get 2 card kits of each one with a $35 order placed on stampinup.com at that host code. Where are my other 2 cards? Remember that I will put the list out of retiring products. If you want something and it's not discounted, get it sooner than later. If you want it and it's discounted, April 4th. So this, you can get in on it with these. So there are my 3 cards. Ta-da! Congratulations for my girl. Happy Easter, and you fill my day with happiness, which might also go to my girl. What was the name of the stamp set? This stamp set is Cheerful Basket, and the dies that go with it are Full Basket, and this is from the annual catalog. Let me see. I can look it up really quick for you. And I've had it forever, and I just didn't use it, and I wanted to make sure, since it's retiring, that I actually got some use out of it. It's on page 35, and it is a bundle. So if you use this code, of course, you get 10% off because you're getting the stamps and the dies. And if that wasn't the one you were talking about, the Easter Bunny has a punch that goes with it for this guy that isn't available, but this is in the mini catalog, and actually this is carrying over into the next catalog. I can tell you that. And this one is Peaceful Moments that I used, and it is retiring, and it is in the annual catalog with the Poppy Suite. So there you have it. Have a wonderful evening. I will be live next Tuesday for mystery stamping in my group. If you are not a demonstrator and you'd like to mystery stamp with us, go ahead and ask to join in my group. All of that information is at the Linktree site. And then I will be live on Thursday too. So Tuesday and Thursday next week. I'll be right here. Sounds great, Elena. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for crafting with me and for your patience in my time change and for always just being there. I love hanging out with you. So have a wonderful evening and a fantastic weekend. Mahalo. Thank you, Deb. Have a good night.